guys, and welcome to Shante's Corner, where we are here to encourage, uplift, and support one another. So today is one of my story times again. So this time, well, the last time I did a story time with you guys, I was older, but this is actually one of my stories from my childhood. I have no idea how old I was. I think I was maybe 5 or 6. I don't know. But anyway, if you guys know me, if you know me, I've talked about it here a little bit. You know that I am a little clumsy. It's no easy way to say it, but I'm a little clumsy. So I remember when we were 5 or 6, and like I said, I grew up in a small town. And so my cousin was like, okay guys, let's go to Feed a Kid. So if you guys grew up in an area where you had a Feed a Kid, where you know it was where, I think once we were older or got out of school, they actually picked the kids up. But when we had it, we had to live in town close enough to be able to walk to Feed a Kid. So we were walking to Feed a Kid. We went to Feed a Kid at 8, hung out at the school for a little bit. And so then we were walking back home. So, well, my cousin decided he wanted to take the shortcut. So the shortcut was we're gonna walk down the hill. We lived by an overpass. Well, where we were going to at my cousin mom's house, they lived by an overpass. So we were gonna get my words right. We were gonna take a shortcut by walking down the side of the hill where the overpass. And if you're familiar with bridges, you know that they have like this hillside, you know, usually they have like a hill. So we were walking down the hill, me being who I am, misstepped or something. Next thing I knew, I go rolling down the hill. And it wasn't a little hill, being that I was a little kid. It was a long road down that hill. And then, like, I just thank God that I didn't roll too long, because it was like where the open pass was. It was also the railroad tracks right there. So thank God I didn't roll that far down. But I rolled all the way down from the top, the very top, almost the very top, like where we got over to the very bottom. And I remember, because I know it was a couple of us kids that actually went. And me being me, I'm the only one that fell and rolled all the way downhill. And then now it's like, it's funny for me to look at it now. And I remember we were talking about it one day when I was older. We were both grown, and he was like, no, it was your idea to go down that hill. I'm like, no, it was not. You know that was your idea. But anyway, I rolled all the way down the hill from the top to the bottom, and I remember I was hurting so much being a little kid. Thank God I didn't really injure myself, but it definitely is something I'll definitely never forget. And like I said, I'm pretty sure there's plenty more stories I could tell you guys of me rolling down something or falling somewhere. Like I said, I'm one that falls a lot. I'm the one that falls. So, and the funny thing is, I remember that now. I know I couldn't, for a while, like I said before. I'm the one that always jumps up, but I remember after that, there wasn't no jumping up from that, even though I was a little kid. Yeah, I couldn't just jump up from that. So that was like one of the different things that I experienced as a child growing up in a small town. We would go to Feed a Kid. I don't even know if I hear about it like that, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot different than it was when we would go to Feed a Kid. But anyway, that's like one of the fun things I remember, hanging out with my cousins and stuff over summer break. So we'd just, you know, do stuff like that. They were the reasons I got in trouble a lot. I didn't really get out. I think I maybe once or twice I did something, but a lot of times when I got in trouble, it was something my cousins were doing that I took a part into, and so I got in trouble too. So that was my little story time for today. Like I said, me rolling down the hill as a little kid, part of just being clumsy, a clumsy person. And I don't claim it like that, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, it just happened. And I think too, now knowing better, I know that was part of my sight perception too. But just being a kid, you just want to be like everybody else. So they weren't gonna take the shortcut, and I wasn't gonna take it. I wasn't gonna walk the long way home. And it's so funny, what we consider the long way home now is like nothing, but when you're a kid, it feels like such a long way. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that story time. So yeah, that was one of the story times of me growing up in rural Georgia in a small town. So yeah, I will see you guys next week. And remember, as I always say here, let your words speak. Take care.